But the words that he used in that statement, I found very troubling. He said, "Why did the Prime Minister hand them nearly £6 million of taxpayers' money this year?" Now, of course, the government didn't hand schools £6 million of taxpayers' money this year. They just didn't tax them the VAT on the school fees, which would have raised £6 million. Yeah. And what really troubles me about this is this growing trend within politics, and particularly in the left of politics, although sometimes it's difficult to differentiate between the parties on these things, is that it's an attitude of politicians that is that every single penny that people earn is the government's, and it's for the government to then decide whether or not they should be benign enough to hand some of it back to us, rather than treating money as if we've earned it and it's ours, and it's then whether the government takes it off us or not.
So a benevolent state
this is now
allowing you to keep your money.
I find this shift in attitude very, very troubling, that Keir Starmer said there, that in effect he thinks that if you don't tax somebody, that means that that's the government handing you some money back, and I think people should be worried about that.
And you see, because it was all inflammatory language about what certain schools were getting, you lost that message. But that was the sinister underlying message that I know certainly worried you. As you say, if you're not being taxed, then you're getting a freebie. No, wrong way round, Keir. That's right. It is our money, and we hand over tax to you.
We should all be very afraid.
Yes.
I think we should all be very afraid.
I think that's spot on, and I think that the mentality that we start from all money belongs to the state, and then it's a huge treat if we're allowed to have any of our money, and it's alarming. Not just that the leader of the opposition, who many expect to become the Prime Minister, would say that, but also that it went so unchallenged.
Yes, unchallenged it was.
But I also think that what we should be doing is trying to make it more affordable for people to go to independent schools, and rather than say they're sort of villains and have this class war, recognise that certainly in the past many people would have given up foreign holidays and scrimped and scraped for the fees, that many of them would have got scholarships and so wouldn't necessarily be rich. And what we should be trying to do is look at the things that happened before, like the assisted places scheme and the direct grant scheme, so that the people who, if the local state school is not good and they decide they're going to make an effort to try and find an alternative, it should be easier for them, rather than saying we're going to make it harder and close it down altogether.
Choice is what we believe in. Your story there, Harry.